Hello everyone, welcome to PR Softwares. So now in this session, we'll understand what is web designing and how do we use it in real life and what are the technologies we need to update whenever we are into this field. Okay. So now first we'll understand what are the basic languages, like what are the fundamentals of this field. Okay. So the languages which are important to build a responsive web page. Okay. The languages which are important to build a responsive web page. So now first comes HTML. Okay, first comes HTML. So what is the HTML? HTML is the internal structure of a web page. Okay, HTML is the internal structure of a web page. Internal structure of a web page in the sense, see what will happen. Suppose let us assume you are owning a car manufacturing company. Okay, car manufacturing company. So to manufacture a car, there will be some basic steps, right? So what are they like? If you see what will happen whenever you see the raw material will be there, like you see the steel body of the car, right? Like the steel body of the car. So here I'll take it again. No problem. Just it is a raw material. Okay, let us assume that it has a steel body. Okay, it is a steel body of our car. So what is the steel body doing over there? It is providing the structure to it, right? It is providing the structure for it. So next comes the coloring to our steel body, right? So what is it? How we can provide the colors by using CSS? Okay, by using CSS. So here HTML, it is what it is doing. It is providing the structure to our web page. Okay. Next, what is CSS? CSS is the decorating part. Whatever the font size, font style, background images, whatever we want to decorate. Okay, it all comes under CSS. Now, next, what is this Bootstrap actually? So here, listen carefully. Bootstrap is the framework. Okay, what is meant by framework? So here, simply I'll tell you, it is all about of cutting and pasting. Okay, cutting and pasting. Cutting and pasting in the sense what? So here, Bootstrap is what? It is a framework. So what it will have? It will be having all the things predefined. Okay, means what we can do, the shorthand side of HTML and CSS. Okay, the shorthand side of HTML and CSS. Shorthand side in the sense what? Bootstrap reduces the developer's work. Okay, the Bootstrap reduces the developer's work. So now by using these three core technologies, we can build a responsive web page. Okay, we can build responsive web page. So I'm repeating the word responsive, right? So what is meant by responsive? I'll tell you. See. So now next here, if you see what we are doing. So now let us see the introduction for it. So now see introduction. So web design. Web design is a process. Okay, web design is a sense what? It is a process of creating website. Okay, of creating website. We will discuss what is a website also. So I'll tell you. See, so web design is what the word itself tells. Web is what connection between all over the world. Right? Web is what connection between all over the world. So designing in the sense designing it, decorating it. The front end part, whatever we see. Front end in the sense what the user can see. Okay. So web designing is of two. Majorly we can tell there's two things. One is front end developers and back end developers. Okay. So this is so front end. We will be dealing with front end technologies. Okay. Front end technologies. Yeah, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Still many are there. jQuery and many are there. Okay. So here, if you see, these are the backend languages. Here you can see PHP, Ruby, Python, Node.js, and Java. Okay. So next, here what we'll do next. So now what I'm doing next, let us move on to the next part. Here, what I'll do first, let us take next thing. Here, see, mention what are the main languages for perform web design. See again, I'll repeat it. HTML is what? Basic template in the sense what? Structure of a web page. CSS in the sense start styling. So jQuery in the sense functionality. First we'll understand these three technologies majorly. Our course is based on these three technologies: HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. These three are out of the box. We will, after these three courses, we'll understand them. Okay, after these three courses we will understand them. So now next, so next comes here, if you see, what is a website? Very important thing whenever you go into the field of development. So what is a website actually? So here what? Website is collection of web pages. Collection of web pages. So now someone will tell what is a web page, right? Someone will tell what is a web page. So web page is nothing but it contains an information regarding to anything, right? Web page is what? It contains information regarding to anything. So now in normal books also we will be containing information only, right? Then why do people are preferring to the websites? Because what will happen if you are holding any information inside a book? What will happen? It is only usable by you, right? But whenever you create a website and connect it to the server, what will happen? it will be all over the world. Okay, it will be all over the world. That is the reason nowadays web designing is the most popular course. Okay, most popular course, and in the market also there is more value for them. Okay, next here if you see, next what is telling, these documents are written in, these documents are written, documents what, web pages. Okay, web page. So these are written in HTML, hypertext markup language, HTML. The full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. Okay, and translated by our web browser. And we need to translate. That will we will know. Web pages can be either static and dynamic. So what is this static and dynamic? See, static in the sense what, the users can perform changes in the website. Okay, the users can perform changes in the website. And dynamic in the sense they cannot perform. Okay, next let us move on to the next thing. Let me clear this. Fine. So now, so next, the process of website designing visual elements. Visual in the sense of aligning the items, everything, aligning the images, aligning the box content, aligning the tables, the font styles, typography, navigation, and so now we will understand this logo. Logo in the sense what? So now what you will do after learning these courses, you will be hired by a company, right? So what the company will do, they will bring a project for you. So what you need to do first, whenever you do a project, the logo should be important, right? Next, layout in the sense what, the structure. Okay, layout in the sense what, the structure. Next, cross browser in the sense in which browser it is, like there is a Chrome browser, Firefox, and multiple browsers are there, right? In which browser it is user friendly, that all we need to check. And our content in the sense what, our information is rendering to the web page or not, like this we need to check. Next, colors we use it through how, through CSS. Next, through color combinations, how we can change the color combinations, how we can apply multiple colors to it. Next, typography is what, it is an art. Okay, which kind of art? So here it is an art of understanding the font styles. Okay, understanding the font styles means which font suits here, which fonts we can write here, either bold, italic, and many styles are there, cursive and all. Okay, next comes navigation in the sense what, navigation in the sense what, like here whenever you go into real time, suppose you are opening the Amazon website. Okay, so what will happen, there the header part will be there. Inside the header you will be having one thing, that is like mobile section, mobile applications, and everything will be there, right? So what will happen, whenever you click on the mobile section, you will be navigated to other page, right? You will be navigated to other page. That comes under navigation in the sense what, moving from one page to another page. Okay, moving from one page to another page. Responsive, now we will understand what is this responsive. Okay, suppose what I'm doing, I'm opening the same website. Okay, I'm opening the same website like Amazon. I'm taking an example in my browser and in my PC as well as in my mobile. So what will happen, according to my screen resolution size, it will be displayed, right? According to my screen resolution size, screen resolution sign in the sense what, so there will be a difference between my PC and my mobile size, right? So what will happen, according to my mobile size it will be displayed, and according to my PC size it will be displayed, right? So now in the way we have to use, that is called as responsive. Again we'll understand. So with you, this is called, what is a responsive web page. So now responsive web page, so here by using HTML, CSS automatically resize and hide, shrink, enlarge website. Means what is happening, according to our screen size, we have to hide our details, we have to enlarge the icons and everything. See, desktop size, majorly we have to see desktop, tablet size, and phone size. So these three are having different size, right? These three are having different size. So whenever we create any website, it should be applicable for these three. Not only these three, still many are there, like small size and major size, many are there. Okay, so whenever we create, it should be applied for these all the sizes. So that is called as responsiveness. Okay, that is called as responsiveness. So now I'll try to show it to you with the help of a diagrammatical order. See, so what is happening? See, I'm opening this website here. Just some random website. Desktop size is there, 1024 into 768 pixel, right? So what is happening, the same thing, mobile is having 540 into 960 pixel, right? So now what is happening, according to its screen size, automatically it's enlarging and displaying the items, right? How it is possible, with the help of Bootstrap. Okay, Bootstrap helps us to build responsive web pages. Okay, Bootstrap helps us to build the responsive web pages. So now next, so here what we'll do, next thing is, Next, we will discuss about UI and UX, right? This is new thing. So what is mean by UI and UX, right? So here, whenever you open any website, right? So first, before going to that definition of our main languages, let us understand. So first HTML. So first HTML. HTML is what it provides internal structure to our body, right? Body in the sense of web page. HTML is a language for describing our web page. Basically, HTML stands for hypertext markup language. Okay, hypertext markup language. So by using this, what we can do, we can provide the internal structure. Already we have discussed. Next, CSS. So CSS is what? Full form of CSS is cascading style sheets. Okay, cascading style sheets. It describes means how the alignment should be there, which color is good for here, which background image is there. All we can do through CSS. Next, Bootstrap. So here, Bootstrap is the most famous framework which developers are using nowadays. Why? Because what it will do, first thing is it is free to use. Okay, it is an open source, anyone can use it and easily can download it. Okay, next, what is happening, it is all about cutting and pasting. The predefined link will be there, just we need to copy and paste it. In classes we'll understand more clearly. Okay, so next is here, what we'll do now, we will go on to UI and UX, right? So here, first first we'll understand what is UI and what is UX. Okay, UI and UX design. So whenever you are into the field of developing, okay, so there will be two categories majorly. One is UI and one is UX. Okay, so what is UI and what is UX, right? UI is nothing but user interface. Okay, UI is nothing but user interface. User interface in the sense what? How the user is seeing whenever you open any application, what all you are able to see. Okay, what all you are able to see, that comes under the category of UI. Okay, UI in the sense what? User interface. Next, UX in the sense what? User experience in the sense what? Suppose if you open youtube.com, so what will happen? YouTube official site will be open. So now what will happen? So here what is happening, how the like symbol is aligned and how the your screen size is coming, and here how it is displaying, right? So now how it, in which category does it come? UI, right? UX in the sense what? While using the YouTube, okay, while using the YouTube, how the users are experiencing it. Okay, how the users are experiencing it means how they are feeling about it. Is it looking, is it experience is good or bad? That comes under UX category. So remember, whenever you see, every company will be having one UI team and one UX team. Okay, one UI team and UX team. So UX team, what it will do, it will understand the market requirements. Okay, it will understand the market requirements, and what they will do, they will design a basic template. Okay, they will design a basic template. Suppose they want to create a login form, so what they will do, first let us take the basic structure here. So now what the users in the market, there is a demand for like, here if you see, it should be into the center of the page, here the user photo should be displayed, and here is content details should be there. So what they'll do, they'll in this format they will do, right? So what the UI team will do here, they will take the same design and they will create into a website. Okay, they will take the same design and they will create that into a website, and then they will be connected into the servers, and then it will be available for all of us. Okay, then it will be available for all of us. Hope you are clear with this UI and UX. Now let us understand more clearly what is this UI and UX again. So now see, this is UI. So what I told, so based on our market requirements, they will provide a design for it, right? So if you see, this is only the design. So now what is happening? The user research, personals, and usability testing, right? So now what is happening here? If you can see, there are only whatever I said. Here the image should be displayed. Here the name should be displayed. They will just provide the structure that comes under UX, user experience. Next comes UI. UI in the sense what? User interface. So here if you see what the UI developers are doing, they are aligning the items and buttons are colored and everything. If you see, it is looking like a perfect website. So now here there is a different things like UI and UX. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll completely focus on UI technologies, that is front end part. Okay, we'll completely focus on UI technologies, that is front end part. So now what will happen, whenever you go into real time, we will be working under UI technologies, and some companies will hire us, right? So now what will happen, many students are having doubts like, is web designing having future, right? Is web designing having future? Yes, definitely we will have future on our web designing. Why? Because if you see what will happen in the future, everyone wants their website, right? Every company will want their website, right? So they need someone who can maintain their website, right? They want so who can maintain their website. So here what will happen? Majorly, how many days the internet will be there, right? That many days our website will be there. Okay, that many days the web creation will be there, and there will be a high demand for web developers. Okay, there will be a high demand for web developers. So now here, here, here we come into our session. So now you got an idea what is website and what is a web designing and what all technology we are going to update, and many doubts have been clear, I guess. So now, okay, thank you. Fine.